We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Kansas City Royals. Interleague Baseball, next. Heath Fillmyer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday. And somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Settling in now, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Base hit into right center. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Ross Stripling will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub 2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Right side. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 27.
So striding in, Adalberto Mondesi, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game. When the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Hunter Dozier looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Now batting, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
31, Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Next up is Max Muncy. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate now, Henry Mikolas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is line to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Batting it, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
At the plate, Austin Barnes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
High Great Lakes.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. 0-2, here it comes. Donaldson is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard to short. Mondesi picks it up. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Into the box now. Ryan O'Hearn was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game.
First baseman, number 66.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is in at third base as the Royals are in business here with a leadoff triple.
The left fielder,
So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Now to the plate, Carlos Aquino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on the ground to the left side. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Salvador.
So a runner at third here with one gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. 1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Next up for Los Angeles, David Luke. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. 1 out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bonifacio's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Brett Phillips will bat next. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Josh Donaldson digging in now. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
The shortstop, number 27.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mondesi is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Third baseman.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Peterson at the track, the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And it's given the Royals a 3-1 lead.
Jay. That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The batter, number 66.
To the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Carlos Aquino. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The catcher, number 13.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Strike one to start the at-bat. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
In is Jorge Soler. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Hit down the third baseline. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
3 runs already home here. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping into the box, Brett Phillips. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. Now 2 runs have scored. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside the park 3-run home run.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
With Merrifield next to bat. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We played 4 full. The Royals are on top 7-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Henry.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Aquino is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate, Austin Barnes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Standing in, David Luke comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. Dozier scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches. They're down 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing a really good job of hitting off the fastball today. So far, 6 of their hits have come off the hard stuff, so it seems like they're certainly timing those pitches well. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up is the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Number 27.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Luke over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batter.
Hunter Dozier digging in now.
Hunter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the lower part of your screen, that total places him 3rd best on this Royals ball club. Ready for another shot now. Ryan O'Hearn bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Reined in to second for one. Digging in, Carlos Aquino. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out with a man at first. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Weakly hit to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Royals leave 1. They're on top 7-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, A.J. Pollock. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Royals 7 and the Dodgers 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. On the move is Pollock. but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
At the plate, Jorge Soler, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Bonifacio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jorge Bonifacio goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Standing in now, Brett Phillips, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready on 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Popped him up. Seager has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They're on top 7-2. New inning set to get underway, and here's Donaldson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Phillips is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So stepping in, Max Muncy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Henry Nicholas.
So coming to the plate, Henry Nicholas. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's Merrifield. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for LA. They're down 5. It's 7-2. With Merrifield next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around second. He's on his way to third.
And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Into the box now, Hunter Dozier.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, number 66.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock to the track, to the wall. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Plate, Carlos Aquino, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So we'll leave with 2 outs here in the 7th, as this was really not one of his better performances. Guillermo Hobson enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Guillermo Hobson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Luke.
David Luke.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, A.J. Pollock. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Royals 9 and the Dodgers 2. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Jorge Soler.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The batter, the right fielder, Jorge.
Striding in, Jorge Bonifacio. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Brett Phillips. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Richard Lovelady comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Dodgers are down to their final out now. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Max Muncy. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Bonifacio looking up. Over the bullpen and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Now batting.
Into the box, Henry Mikolas. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So here's Austin Barnes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Kansas City Royals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Heath Fillmyer wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Ross Stripling gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 10 hits. No